Greetings, and welcome to Guild Wars 2 Weekly, your weekly source of Guild Wars 2 news and info. I'm your host, Zolfury, and in the headlines for the past week, as the British would say, bugger all. That's right, absolutely nothing. It seems kind of odd to me they've consistently had something every week for the past couple months. I mean, seriously, there wasn't even a blog. So, let's just jump right into our gameplay feature. Today we are going to talk about traits. Traits are abilities that can be equipped by each player which provide many different passive and ongoing effects. If any of you are familiar with WoW and the glyph system from WoW, these are very similar. Traits can either boost a character's attributes, reduce different effects from conditions, improve the effect of their skills, and many other things. The traits available to each profession are determined by each profession, as well as the weapon, meaning each profession has its own set of traits, and each weapon has its own set of traits specified to each profession. There are around 100 traits per profession. This is pretty freaking sweet. Here is the trait interface. As you can see, there are two different general trait lines, as well as the weapon set trait lines. All of these can be equipped at any one time. However, only the traits for your current weapon set will be active. Meaning, if you're a warrior and you have a great sword for one weapon set and a sword and shield for the other, if you are wielding your great sword, only your great sword traits will be active, and the ones for your sword and shield will be inactive until you switch to them. This is pretty basic, but you know. Anyways, there are two different types of traits. There are major traits and minor traits. The standard is 1 major, 2 minor. As you can see on this screen, the 5 pointed stars are the major, whereas the hexagons are the minor. The only exception to the 1 major, 2 minor rule is the Elementalist, because they lack the ability to switch weapons, therefore they have 1 major and 2 minor for the main hand and 2 minor for the offhand, and a staff equips 1 major and 4 minor. This is as opposed to every other profession which has 1 major and 1 minor for the main hand, and the offhand only has 1 minor. Anyways, so how do you get these traits? Well, you get traits through PvE by completing different profession challenges that are scattered all over Tyria. Each profession has different challenges to develop his or her traits. For example, warriors would train physically, i.e. bashing stuff, killing bad guys, eating, drinking, all the various things. And elementalists would train intellectually, looking around for ancient tomes or particularly powerful element locations. Each trait is individually collected, and no traits require any other traits to be used. That's pretty cool. Also on a side note, some traits might be disallowed from PvP for balance reasons. I think that's pretty cool. As far as the specific traits for each profession goes, they are all incomplete lists, so I'm not going to go into any of those right now, and not until we know more. Anyways, that's me done for the day. I certainly hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to tune in next week, where we will take a good look at the sneaky, sneaky thief. I'm Zolfury, and I'll see you then.